Okay, let's be real. When you think of artificial intelligence, you're probably picturing, I don't know, self-driving cars, maybe a robot writing a bad poem.
Right.
You are definitely not picturing cockroaches.
No, uh, probably not. But that's exactly what we're diving into today. We're looking at some really fascinating strategies from Samyak Online. They're a digital marketing agency with like 20 years in the game.
Wow.
And their whole argument is, frankly, a bit startling. They say for modern pest control, being good with an insecticide sprayer is now less important than being good with an algorithm.
I mean, that sounds like a stretch. If I have termites eating my house, I don't really care about the exterminator's digital
Of
football.
course not. You just want the bugs gone.
Yeah.
But how do you find that exterminator in the first place? That's the whole mission here. We're digging into how these really technical ideas like AI SEO and even LLM SEO are deciding who you call when you're in a total panic.
And it really is panic, right? Nobody casually browses for bed bug removal. It's a distress call.
Exactly. And Samyak Online points out that because of that urgency, the way we search has totally changed. It's not just typing pest control deli anymore.
So what are people doing?
They're talking to their phones. They're asking, is there an eco-friendly termite specialist who can come to my house right now?
And that conversational search just breaks the old keyword system.
Makes it not enough. Yeah. And this is where AI SEO comes in. The search engines, like Google AI or Bing Copilot, they're trying to understand the intent behind your words, not just the words themselves.
So just having pest control on your website isn't going to cut it.
The AI might just skip you. You need what they call semantic SEO.
Okay, hold on. Let's unpack that. Semantic. That's just about meaning, right?
Pretty much. In this context, you can think of it as explaining the full picture to the search engine. You're not just a website with keywords. You use structured data on the back end to tell Google, hey, we are an entity. We do industrial fumigation. We serve this specific area.
So you're literally training the AI to understand your business.
You are. But then the source also brings up LLM SEO, and that's a whole other level.
Is that different?
It is. It's the new frontier. LLM is large language model, the engine behind things like ChatGPT. And LLM SEO isn't about getting on a list of blue links. It's about being the answer.
The answer? What do you mean?
Well, think about it. If you ask an AI, who's the best rat catcher in Chicago?
Yeah.
It doesn't give you 10 websites. It gives you a single recommendation.
Right. It'll say, I recommend XYZ pest control because...
Exactly. Because they have great ratings and use green methods.
Yeah.
And if you're not that recommendation, you're basically invisible.
Wow. Okay, that is a huge deal.
It's what Samyak calls a repellent against invisibility. You have to structure everything so these huge models learn that you are the authority. If the AI doesn't know you, then to that user, you just don't exist.
But how does a local exterminator prove they're an authority to a robot?
With evidence. Social proof. It's funny, the algorithm looks for the same things a human does. The source really hammers this point about using social media for before and after pictures.
Which, in pest control, can be pretty gross.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
But incredibly effective. A photo of a clean basement after a huge infestation, that builds trust instantly. And that connects directly to local SEO.
Google Maps, reviews, that sort of thing.
Yep. The AI reads those reviews. It uses them to decide if you're reliable because, you're inviting a stranger into your home in a moment of crisis.
So the AI is basically reading Yelp for us.
In a way. And it's looking at your site's technical health, too. This isn't just theory. The source has this case study with a client, Yami Nakak, where they had to fix their home Joomla site just to get green speed scores.
Green speed scores.
Yeah, it's a Google thing. Core Web Vitals,
But
basically. Does your site load instantly? Because if a homeowner sees a roach and your site takes 4 seconds to load,
you're gone. They've already clicked away.
they're gone. And the AI knows that. It won't recommend you if your tech is slow because it knows it's a bad user experience.
So this really is a survival guide. You could be the best exterminator in the city, but if your site is slow and you haven't taught the AI who you are...
You might as well be invisible. The big takeaway is that the job isn't just physical anymore. You have to win the digital war just to get through the front door.
It's such a wild shift. It makes you wonder. I mean, we're talking about pest control today, but if we're starting to rely on LLMs to choose our exterminators for us, where does that end?
That's the real question, isn't it?
Are we heading towards a world where we don't choose any of our service providers?
Today it's a plumber. Tomorrow, does the AI choose your doctor?
A terrifying thought, or a convenient one, I guess. Well, something to think about. Thanks for listening to this deep dive. Go check your basements, and we'll see you next time.